In a grand kingdom, the king's only son, Prince Arion, was lost in a storm as a baby. The heartbroken king searched for years but never found him. Meanwhile, a humble blacksmith named Leo grew up in a small village, unaware of his true identity. One day, he saved an injured knight, who noticed an old royal pendant around Leo's neck. "Where did you get this?" the knight asked, stunned. "My father gave it to me," Leo replied. The knight knelt. "You are the lost prince." Leo was brought to the castle, where the king, with tears in his eyes, embraced him. But Leo hesitated. Was he meant to be a ruler? Then, he realized true kingship wasn't about blood, but heart. He accepted his destiny, not as a prince, but as a leader who truly understood his people. Sometimes, greatness isn't inherited, it's discovered.
On a cold January evening, Alex rushed into a diner after a long day. As he sipped his coffee, he noticed a homeless man sitting outside. Shivering, Alex waved the man in and bought him a hot meal. The man hesitated but eventually sat down and ate in silence. Before leaving, he looked at Alex and said, "Thank you. You don't know what this means." Weeks later, Alex faced a rough day at work and missed his bus. Stranded, he decided to walk home. As he passed an alley, a group of men approached him, looking for trouble. Before he could react, a voice called out, "Leave him alone." It was the man he'd helped at the diner. The group scattered, and the man said, "You helped me when no one else did. I couldn't just watch." Alex realized a small act of kindness can come back to you when you need it most.
Anna and Elsa had been best friends since childhood. One day, they found a treasure map and decided to follow it together. As they reached the final destination, a large chest lay buried under a tree. But when Emma opened it, she found only a mirror reflecting their faces. At first, they were disappointed, but then they realized that the real treasure was the friendship and memories they had shared along the journey. They then realized that true treasures in life are not material but are found in relationships and experiences.
Sophia's birthday party was filled with glittering gifts. Among them, her son, Max, handed her a small box, wrapped in plain paper. Excited, she tore it open, only to find it empty. Confused, she asked, "What's this?" Max grinned. "It's all the hugs and kisses I owe you. I couldn't fit my love inside." Tears streamed down her face as she hugged him tightly. All the fancy presents paled in comparison to the care within that simple box. She realized the most precious gifts aren't things, they're the love and care we show. When David turned 18, his father handed him a worn-out pocket watch. "This is yours now," he said. David frowned. "It's just old. Why not something new?" His father smiled. "This belonged to my father. Every scratch marks a moment, hard work, tough decisions, sacrifices for family. It doesn't tell time, it tells a story." Years later, as David became a father, he polished the watch and passed it to his son. "Remember, value isn't in how shiny something is, but in the legacy it carries. Family is not about things, it's about the stories and lessons passed from one generation to the next."